Hey guys, Concrete, and in this video we talk Apple versus Android. Let's get started. So, this video was suggested by my mom, so thanks Mom for suggesting this video for me. You're awesome. So yeah. So Apple versus Android. You can pick Apple. Then these are annotations. Maybe I'll add an annotation. Probably not. Apple versus Android. You know, two big things. We got Apple, who came first, and Android, who's now the new popular thing. So, let's get started. Again. Now, we will only be sticking with Apple products and Android products. Now, this is not limited to the category of tablets. It also goes to regular laptops, like computers and stuff like that, and phones, because they have Android phones and stuff, and they have Android computers. So, that is what we will be doing. So, let's get started by doing tablet versus tablet. Tablet versus tablet. So, in the Apple category, we have our iPad. Now, there are several iPads. There is the regular iPad you can get with the Retina display, and that is this is called the regular iPad. I think it's called the iPad 3 or 4. Then you can get either the Air 3. I think it's the Air. No, it's the Air 2. You can get the Air 2, which is that really skinny one, that really thin one. Or you can get the Mini 3. Okay? So, let's look at the Android range. And so, first, we'll limit it down to some companies. And these are my opinions. So, let's get started by going to my and Celia 5's computer, which is not the same tablet, but they're different versions of each other. I have the Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 10.1 inch, and she has the Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 8.0 inch. So, you know. And I've had this since last summer because my Asus tablet broke down, and after having it for a year. So I've had it since the summer. Works great. Camera's not so good. The quality, the video quality, is not good. But you get a great big screen. You know, it's pretty decently fast. Got good apps, and it runs on a good operating system. I like it. I'm used to it. Because I'm used to it. My sister's one, I would recommend, if you want bigger size, get the 10.1 inch. But if you want something that's easier, something that you can maybe stick in your pocket, you can have it in your purse, or in your backpack, that's easy fit, good screen quality, good gaming quality, stuff like that, get the smaller 8.0 inch, because the 10.1 inch has a terrible camera. That's what I'm recording with, and everything's fuzzy. You can tell everything's fuzzy. And whereas hers, it's still pretty fuzzy, but it's not as fuzzy. So if you want better quality, just get that. And it starts out with a 16 gigabyte thing. 16 gigabytes. But, you can always get, an XD card and put it in and blah, blah, blah. And you know how it works. Or at least I hope you know how it works, because that's how everything works now. So, there aren't that many others. There's the Nexus. My friend has a Nexus. I've experienced it. I don't really like it that much. It doesn't really have a good operating system, in my opinion. I'm sure there are people who are watching this now who really like Nexuses, and that's up to you. If you like Nexuses, that's fine by me. Fine by me. Fine by me. I just didn't in my opinion, they're not very good computers. And then I guess the only other one you could put it in that category would probably be that Note one. But I've experienced, because when I was buying a new computer, I was looking at several ones, and there was this Note one. And if you want like one that's like, it's gonna cost you like several $100 more, and it's like, better quality, but it's not that good. Just that's what it is. So in this category, although I'm gonna base this on flexibility and how you can use it and different variations of it. iPad has 3. You can get a big iPad with Retina display, you can get a mini, or you can get an Air. So in this round I'm giving it to Apple, and I'm not an Apple fan, but yeah. So let's move on to the next round. Moving on to the next category, we have phones, and the 2 phones in choice are the iPhone 6 and the Samsung Galaxy Samsung Galaxy S5. What am I thinking? I've experienced both phones, even though my mom has an iPhone, my dad has a Galaxy. And even though it's not the iPhone 6, it's the iPhone 5S. I have used the iPhone 5S, and I'll say it's nice, but they just keep getting bigger. And when I held it in my hand, and I have a pretty big hand, if you don't know, I have I wouldn't call them small hands. It's hard to use the thing because it's hard to accessorize. It's hard to use. You gotta go move it around and then go like this. Okay, now move your finger back so it's on the bottom. And it's really hard to use. And I've experienced my dad's phone, and I love the Samsungs. I love the operating system for it. Good phone, good quality camera, incredible. And I'm just gonna give it to the Samsung. So point is 1 Apple, 1 Samsung. Let's keep going. Android versus Apple. So they don't really have that many Android computers, but I'll count the Surface as an Android. So we got the MacBook Pro versus the Android. So if you've used a MacBook Pro before, my family has many MacBook Pros. Not my family, but my relatives. They use many MacBook Pros, and I've used them before. They're small and they're good size. If you want the MacBook Air, you get a smaller size. I'd probably go for the Pro. But good computers. They're easy to carry around, and they have a good system. Okay. Now I've used my dad's Surface because my dad has a Surface, and to me it's just a big bulky tablet. It's like most tablets nowadays are really thin. It's like this big, pretty heavy to use. It gets hot, and I don't really like the system for it. So point goes to Apple. 2-1. Now let's move on to the operating system. So you got Android Lollipop, I believe, with the new Mac OS. And I've used both newest systems, and to me the Samsung is it's easier. It's an easier system to use for me. I mean, I'm sure if you got used to the Apple system, it would probably be easier. To me, it just makes more sense the way it's set up and all that kind of stuff. So, that's just what I think. So, just point goes to Android. So, 2-2. This is the tiebreaker. So, this is on companies as a whole. And, Apple has a great record. They have had to hold a good record for the past few years of having great quality products that almost everybody likes. And then, boom, a couple years ago, here shows up Android and Samsung and Microsoft and all those guys, and they're like, oh, hey, you know, we're the new popular guys. And so far, ever since then, they've been coming up with all kinds of cool stuff. I really like it. Really going into the future. So, what I say is, and I'm just saying is, to me, in my opinion, Samsung wins. I'm not an Apple person. I'm an Android person. I've used lots of Androids, lots of them, and they just fit my quality. They're just my quality of computer and operating and products and blah, blah, blah. And although I do really like Apples, I'm an Android guy. So, in my opinion, it's Android. But share your thoughts in the comments. I want to know. I want to know in the comments. Please, please tell me. What do you like more? Android or Apple? The two A's. I am an Android person, but you could be an Apple person. Or you could be an Android person with me. I don't know. So just, voice your thoughts in the comments. And so share your thoughts in the comments, like if you enjoy the videos, because that keeps me motivated to make more for you. Subscribe to keep up to date with all of your latest videos. Tell your friends if you enjoy it, and that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Car Rocker 8 drifting away. This tech video is over.